My name's Juliana, and where do I begin? My husband Craig and I decided to move our lives and our son to the island of Sardinia in Italy, my father's homeland. Join us on our new journey as I share my culture, heritage and passion for all things Simply Sardinian. So good morning. I haven't done much filming this week just because it has been crazy busy and not much to really film other than just the usual, packing boxes, sorting through things. We've managed to get rid of quite a few of the big items, which is good. A lot has gone down to charity shops and a lot in Marketplace. Oh my god, how many time wasters are on Facebook Marketplace. And I also had a bit of a disaster. So I went to the hairdressers on Tuesday. All the hairdressers that I knew at the salon have all moved on, as they normally do, and I went with a new hairdresser who apparently had some good reviews, so I thought, well, have a go. And it's been a disaster. I actually walked out not even having my hair cut. I've got half blonde, half dark. It's just been a complete disaster. So I'm going down this morning and oh my god, and hopefully the girl can fix it up. So yeah, a bit of a busy week. Hate when that happens to your hair. You go in, you've got a vision, and then you come out and you're just so disappointed in it. But anyway, these things happen. So it is Friday here. We've got a really full weekend ahead, and hopefully I'll get down to the beach because we've got some nice sunny weather. So hopefully I'll get down to the beach at some point and show you guys the Australian Ocean and the difference between going to the beach in Sardinia and going to the beach here on the Gold Coast.
You got me singing, way oh, way oh, oh. You look like a guy who could treat me right. Way oh, way oh, oh. Boy, take a chance, will you let me ride? Way oh, way oh, oh.
So I'm just out in the hairdressers and I've got fresh hair. My god, what a difference compared to before. Hurrah!
So while Juliana is away, I've decided to get on to the roof because it is a beautiful 28 degrees today. And while she's in Australia, before the cold weather sets in and all the rain, you see here people waterproof their roofs. They put like this rubber stuff on, not on all of it, but just in like little patches. And we've got a flat roof here, and it needs some of the elastic waterproofing painting thing to go on it. So this is what I'm doing today. This is the block of land that Juliana was on about yesterday or last week. Still not 100% cleared, but you can see where the house was originally from the roof, and it literally just caved in. So we bought it, we've cleared it, and we're proposing to build another house on top of here next to us. It's so beautiful up here. You can actually see San Giovanni in the distance normally. Where is it? See if I can. Yeah, there it is. If you can zoom in, you can just see the tower there at San Giovanni by the sea. It's so quiet up here. Such a warm day. Oh. And there's the church. So, like I said, while Juliana is away, I will attempt to do waterproofing again this year before it rains too hard. I literally got my eyes closed, it's so glary up here. I'll let you know how I get on. Okay, so got it finished. Which is good. Because it started to rain last night and it just dried in time. And someone else has been on their roof recently. God. So, a customer of mine has requested a meeting in Australia. This was never planned. He came out to Germany about a couple of months ago, actually, and we had a meet there. And now it turns out him and his boss would like to meet in Brisbane. So, this was never planned, like I said. So it's come out of the blue, but I'm going to take that meeting. I'm going to go to Brisbane and I'm going to catch up with Juliana, and it's going to be a bit of a surprise. So I've sent this footage to Alessia secretly because obviously then, you know, the cat's going to be out the bag. She's going to know that I'm on my way. So I've just got to dodge her calls for a couple of days, which is not always easy, and go and surprise her. I mean, it'll be really nice. I mean, obviously, we've all been missing her. It'd be nice to catch up. We will probably get to fly back home together to Sardinia. And I also get to catch up with a friend of mine, Stefano, that you saw in the last video. It's actually his 60th birthday, and it was such a shame that I was never going to be making it. We've been planning it for like sort of 2 years, and it just wasn't working out. Originally he was coming to Rome and I was meeting him there, and then I was going to try to come to Australia, and then that wasn't working. So no, I'm really glad that it's worked out this way. I mean, it's a long way to go, and you know, I will be working, but it'll be nice to catch up with everybody, and obviously even the guys in my office in Brisbane, it'd be good to catch up with them. And yeah, go from there. And yeah, surprising Stefano would be really good for his 60th birthday. I think I'm going to actually surprise him before his birthday. Last year, he had, while he was in Rome watching the football, and he's a football fanatic, he had 2 heart attacks in Rome. And yeah, I don't want to be responsible for a third. So yeah, I'm going to surprise him before his birthday, and then obviously be there for his birthday as well. So yeah, that's me. I'm literally packing up and I'm jumping on a plane, and I'll see you all in Australia.
So I am in Broadbeach on the Gold Coast, Saturday morning here, so I thought I would head down to the beach, grab some fresh air, stretch my legs, and I've got a bit of a surprise. So someone arrived at just gone midnight last night, decided to make a surprise trip from Italy, and he's over here. So now I've got someone to help me pack boxes, move furniture, go to the dump, and yeah, do all the fun moving things that I've done for the past 2 weeks. I feel completely washed out. So I'm hoping a bit of fresh air down the beach is going to do us both a bit of good. And here is the famous Australian surf life-saving towels, and here's the Pacific Ocean. So this is one of Queensland and the Gold Coast famous beaches. This is Broad Beach, and just down here where you can see the high rises is Surfers Paradise Beach. So I'm not going in there today. We have the Gold Coast 500, so it's all the supercar races. So it is absolutely packed.
No sharks today.
Yeah, no sharks, no jellyfish.
You got me singing. You look like a guy who could treat me right. Boy, take a chance, will you let me ride? I could be the best thing in your life. Maybe let's take a drive, take a drive. Way, oh, way, oh, oh, oh. Way, oh, way, oh, oh. Way, oh, way, oh, oh, oh. Way, oh, way, oh, oh. Way, oh, way, oh, 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 oh. Way, oh, way, oh. Way, oh, way, oh, oh, oh. Way, oh, way, oh, oh, oh. Boy, take a chance, will you let me ride? I could be the best thing in your life. Baby, let's take a drive, take a drive.
Right. Do you want to explain? Right. Do you want to explain why we don't have a lot of
Well-
B-roll at the supermarket? Because what happened?
Well, we walked in and Craig turned round and said, "Oh, Stefano's over there." And Stefano is in the same supermarket. He's taken his mum out to do the weekend shopping. So I pushed Craig down behind the mangoes.
Everyone was looking. I was
Yeah.
that's a
It looked a bit
commando
dodge.
crawl out of the supermarket.
Yeah, it did look a bit dodge. So Craig went. I had to continue trying to dodge him round the supermarket with his mum. Didn't get half of the things that I've actually gone in there to buy, so we've got a bit of a mixed bag tonight for dinner. And yeah, and then I've got to the car and Craig said to me, "Well, I don't really understand why you were dodging him. It was just me, he wasn't supposed to see." So now I feel like a bit of a tit. That I've been trying to dodge him round the supermarket and getting really strange stares.
Hey, there was no need.
So yeah, there was actually no need, so I don't actually know why I've done that.
Brilliant.
So yeah, so far we've got cherry tomatoes,
What?
cherries, strawberries, Parmesan cheese, and some diced pancetta. It's Australian diced pancetta. But yeah, I didn't get half the things that I actually wanted.
So do we have to stop
get.
somewhere else now? And
Probably,
right, okay.
yeah. So here is just a little bit of the concrete jungle. Like these high rises are like super high rises, and it's a shame. But one thing we do have in Australia is a drive-through liquor store. So you just drive your car through, you pull up, the guy will come out, you tell him what you want, you pay for it, and you drive off again. So I'm pretty sure I have a follower that would love this. So, Craig and I are coming up with a plan. So Stefano, one of our really good friends that you would have met on last week's video, has got no idea that Craig's here. It's his 60th birthday party in...
Next week.
Oh, it's next week.
Yeah.
I'm still thinking
Saturday
it's 2
next
weeks
week,
away.
no,
Okay,
no.
so it's next week. And we were going to do the surprise at his birthday. However, I just think that Stefano would be really, really cranky if he knew that Craig was here and he didn't get to spend some extra time with him. So we've come up with this big grand plan. Stefano and Connie are going to come to our house. I'm going to make some dinner. They believe that they're just coming over to keep me company because I'm on my own. So I'm going to make them dinner, and then we're going to have Craig come out from one of the rooms or maybe out of a cupboard. My idea was to put him in a big box.
I'm not coming out of the cupboard. That's not happening.
Was to put him in a big box and get Stefano to open it and pretend it was one of his birthday presents. But anyway, I don't know how this is going to unfold, but yeah, I think it's going to be funny one way or another. So expect lots of tears and yeah, lots of laughs.
What are you going to make for lunch for us all?
I'm thinking at the moment I'm just going to keep it simple. I might either do a prawn and zucchini spaghetti, or I might do a pancetta and zucchini pasta.
Pancetta, do the pancetta.
Yeah, but we are in Australia and you don't get Italian pancetta here, so it's a little bit different. And I'm being a little bit of a Italian food snob at the moment.
We
So
might get it here. We might get it here in Manila, some pancetta.
I doubt it, but I will look for it. So anyway, it's going to be pasta surprise. I don't know.
Okay, and some wine.
And yeah, definitely some wine. Yeah.
Okay, good stuff.
So, Juliana, have you noticed one thing that is missing when you bring food out in Australia? There's no bread. In Italy, you always get bread.
Yeah.
Even the picky bits with your drinks, we get no picky bits.
No aperitivo, no bread, no nothing. Basically, if you want bread, it's got $20.
The food's lovely, but there's no lunch without bread. Is that right?
What have you bought, Stefano?
Prosciutto crudo,
Okay.
salame prosciutto,
Salame, prosciutto,
e formaggio blue vine,
formaggio. Ok.
e un altro formaggio italiano.
Ok.
Però non mi sono preso il pane, mi sono ritirato il pane.
Anche io. Anche io.
Lo tolgo sotto casa, lo prendo.
Oh no, I've got some bread, Steph. Don't worry, I've got bread here. Oh well,
We've got some
yeah, bring that.
we'll bring that.
Bring the pane carazao.
Yeah.
And I was at Harris Market. So I was at Harris Farms. I bought some things at Harris Farms. Where did you grab your bits from?
Were you there?
Yeah,
It's fun.
yeah, I was there.
When?
Maybe about 2 hours ago.
Let's go back over now.
Oh, well, I just missed you then.
I think it's this mystery, yeah.
Yeah.
I took mum out.
Oh, good
Yeah,
boy.
yeah,
Taking your mum out for shopping.
Yeah.
All right. Well, we'll do some antipasto and a plate of pasta. How's that? Yeah, and then we'll give Craig a call because I normally call him about 4:30, so we'll give Craig a call.
Are you going to Donald?
No, my husband, Craig. Yeah. All right. So 4 o'clock.
Okay, darling.
Dai, a dopo. Un bacione. Ciao ciao ciao.
Bella,
He has got no idea whatsoever. So this is Stefano and Connie, very best friends. and yeah, they've come to keep me company because it's another Saturday that I'm all on my own without Craig, and Stefano and Craig are like brothers. So Stefano's going to explain how we met Craig, how the friendship started, how it blossomed. So over to you, Stefano.
Okay, me and Craig started a fair when we started. Now, me and Craig used to work together in the restaurant.
Yeah.
And we used to go, we met, and that's why he was a good guy, just got from England, from the Marines, and we became really good friends. And we worked together for over a year or a year and a half. And we used to party all the time together, stick together there.
I hope Craig behaved himself.
No, he didn't. But that's a different story.
I saw you in the supermarket. I was pushing the shopping trolley, and then I was like, shit, Steph! I was on my hands and knees at the supermarket. You was with your mum.
Well, this week has been full of surprises. We have had Craig flying in, totally unexpected. Stefano's surprise, he wasn't expecting Craig to be here. But you know what, it was, a really lovely week. When all said and done, through all the chaos and the ups and downs of trying to get things sold and things moved and packing up, it was a real welcome relief to actually see Craig. So I hadn't seen him for 3 weeks. We actually celebrate our 23rd anniversary at the end of next month, and he's going to give me into trouble because I can never remember the date.
28th.
Right, okay. So it's going to be 23 years. So yeah, I was really, really pleased to see him. I didn't manage to catch it on film because I was not expecting him to be here. But anyway, we've had a really full weekend. I've gone down to the beach. The weather's still really gloomy. For anyone that knows southeast Queensland, it is this time of the year is wet season, so it's very grey, gloomy, hot and humid. So we haven't been to the beach yet. We did go for a beach walk yesterday, which you'll see. And yeah, just spending time catching up and trying to make a plan of what we need to do. So it's been good. I've got a wing partner now to help me through it all because it has actually been really tough. And what else? So YouTube has not verified my account. I don't know why. So this week I don't believe that you will able to do any of the live comments, and honestly I'm absolutely gutted because it's what I actually hang out to see is all the live comments coming through because I just love it. I just feel like that's part of our community now. I kind of feel like I know everyone that's sort of jumping on and commenting, and I love it. And you know, you actually make me cry with laughter sometimes with some of the things that comes through. So I'm not sure if we're able to do it this week. So if we're not able to do live commenting this week, please still leave a comment because I love going through the comments. And I think it's a big part of the community that we've built is that we kind of feel like we all sort of know each other, and yeah, it's lovely. Like I just love it. So that's the YouTube side of things. But yeah, so this week has just been, again, full of surprises. I know that it is a bit random, me being here on the Gold Coast, and it is Simply Sardinian. But honestly, I cannot wait to get back home. Like, I think the biggest thing that I'm trying to do is obviously just close this chapter, make sure that Ryan gets settled in. He's going to move into mum and dad, so I just want him to be settled. He's going to be out really soon in Sardinia with Kiana again for Christmas and New Year. So when I leave here, it's not going to be long until I see him again. But I've also got Alessia and Luca that are holding the fort in Sardinia.
Oh my God.
With bubbles. So yeah, so it'll be interesting to see how that's gone. And it is really hard when you've got three, young adults that you are relying on in being responsible adults and holding the fort when you're not there. I don't know, maybe that's just a thing with me because I'm mum and you just want to take over and do it all. So this has been a really big lesson for me, is standing back and letting your little chicks go and do their thing and hoping that they're going to do the right thing, which I'm sure that they're doing. Like, I'm absolutely positive. However, Mummy Chook is ready to go back and sort of inspect the flock and make sure that the flock's been behaving. So I can't wait to go back. I feel like it really is the end of a chapter. I went through Broadbeach yesterday, gone to some of our local haunts with Craig, and we look on it with a bit of nostalgia and think, wow, we really have had the best of the Gold Coast the past few years, and we are so ready for this next chapter. So as much as it's not sad, a bit nostalgic, and any of the mums out there will totally get this. I've got boxes of things that have been packed away for at least 15 years that I'm going through now, and it's the Christmas decorations that the kids have made when they were in kindergarten or when they started school, or the photos when they left primary school and they're starting high school. All of those little reminders, I love you, Mum, and you are the best mum in the world, I love you so much. And I'm showing the kids this, and I'm like, I've kept this all this time. Shall I bring it with me? And they're like, Mum, why have you kept it? Like, seriously, put it in the bin. But Mum being Mum, I just can't bring myself to do it. So we have 5 boxes, I think, that are booked to be sent over to Sardinia. And I think most of those boxes are full of just random stuff that the kids have made over the years for Mother's Day, for birthdays, for Christmas, for Easter, that really the kids aren't worried about, but it's things that I just can't bear to part with. So it's going to be really interesting when we get to the other side and start opening up these boxes. It's going to cost me thousands of dollars to really bring boxes of kids' drawings and Christmas cards and just random crap that I just can't feel like I can part with. And obviously Aussie dog, big silly 9-year-old Labradoodle that we bought in Scotland, brought over to Australia. He is going to be serving his retirement out in Sardinia. So a lot of our time here, apart from packing up the house, has been trying to get Aussie in the best possible condition that we can get him in for his big journey back to Sardinia and retirement with us. So yeah, we've been really, really busy. Really appreciate you tuning in, and I will see you next week. Ciao.